Greetings, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the time period of June 18th to the 30th, 2018. These are Orisha Tarot cards, okay? Since if you're wondering what kind of deck I'm using, okay? If you're new to the channel. Happy Father's Day for those of you who are fathers or you are new fathers or you have fathers and grandfathers. Happy Father's Day to you, okay? Let's see what energies come in for you for this last half of June. So we're looking at Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Pisces, you have the sun energy here, but I get something about a health issue. But I get something about your neck or the neck of another person. Something's going on with your neck. Maybe it needs to be cracked. Maybe you need a massage. But something's going on here with a masseuse and flirtation. So be careful of that kind of feeling if you are not cool with being alone in a room with a masseuse or somebody who, what do you call those people that deal with bones and fractures and, I forgot what you call those people, but they deal with your bones. They specialize in massaging, or they give you, what do you call it? Leg braces and those kind of things if you have issues with your bones. Be careful with those kind of energies, especially if you're going to get massages, not so much that other stuff, but just be careful of dealing with getting massages or, sexual favors from people that maybe you know what this feels like a happy endings kind of situation. You may be going to this. I don't know if you know what a happy endings is, but a happy endings is like, when I don't know exactly, when men go to these places and they get, like sexual things done or women do it, but it's mostly something that I think it's mostly something that men do. But I get like this behind the scenes vibe. It could be swinging parties. It could be those kind of things, like sexual favors that you're giving to someone, or you are, I get feeding into something. Like you're feeding somebody, your partner. This could be a situation where your partner is like, maybe your partner is into swinging, or your partner is into, like I said, about disco. Like maybe somebody's into like disco, like dancing with disco balls. But I get only when they're drunk, they like doing this. So if it's you or your partner, like maybe you only like doing those kind of things like when you're drunk, or like your partner only likes to do these kind of things when you're drunk. But it's something new that you're experiencing. So if it's getting a massage done, and you're dealing with like freakish like people giving the massages to you, or they're trying to be flirtatious, but get touching you in areas that you don't want to be touched with this energy. So that's why I said be careful of when to get massages done. But don't touch me there. Don't touch me there. So this is either a doctor situation, and maybe something's hurting so bad that you don't want the doctor to touch a particular, that there's the tendons. Something's going on with tendons. So maybe something is really, really hurting you and you don't want them to touch you there, like in that way. Or something sexually going on, but there's something going on here with being bi or lesbian or some kind of energy like that. So maybe you could be in a situation, you could be homophobic, or you are questioning your sexuality with this energy, or you are lesbian, or you are gay, or you're questioning these things, or you're dealing with someone external and they're dealing with these things. But there's this feeling where that could be where the no touching is coming from. Maybe somebody's homophobic. Like you could be dealing with someone who's homophobic, and it could be you. Maybe you're homophobic and you don't want to be touched, or you don't want to be sought. You don't want to. But I want to try. Like you want to try these things. Like you want to try to see what it's like to be with a woman if you're a woman, or if you're a dude. Like this only for some of you. It's not for everybody. Or that could be with a massage. Maybe okay. Now I see what's going on here. You could be going to a doctor's office, or like you could be going to get a massage done, like these kind of things done. But there's this feeling where like maybe like the doctor, like if you're a woman, The doctor could be like, it could be a nurse that is also a woman, but she may be gay, and maybe that's why you're like, I don't want you to touch me this way with this kind of energy, or you don't know that somebody's gay, or you don't know that somebody's lesbian. But I keep getting, I want to try. So it's like you could be having encounters with these. You could be having encounters with homosexuality. Like, these could be encounters that either you're a part of it, or you're having encounters with this side of your, or with this side, like of this way of living, or you're having encounters with it and you're questioning yourself, like, is it something that I can do? Is it something that I want to have in my life? With the sun energy being here, so the sun is all about being successful, or doctor's visits, or doing something pertaining to spas and massaging and all this kind of stuff. But I get something about being massaged by a woman. So maybe if you're a guy, maybe there's a situation here where, like, that vibe with gay, lesbian, straight, or bi, whatever it is. Maybe if you're a dude, you want to be massaged by a woman. You don't want to be massaged by a man. If you're a woman, maybe there's an element here. But when I say woman, I get questioning sexuality. So either you could be a bi woman or a gay woman, but you're questioning whether you like men, or you consider yourself to be a straight woman, but at the same time that you have feelings for women, or you want or you don't, and you want massages done by men, or you want massages done by women. I know it's taking me like all the way around the rosy right now with this kind of situation. So you decide how that applies to you about not touching. If it's nothing to do with bi, lesbian, gay, straight, if it has nothing to do with LGBTQ situations, this is just a situation where you're going to the doctor and you just don't want to be touched. Like, you have areas of your body you just don't want to be touched in, or somebody's just being really touchy and weird with you and you don't like it with this energy. So either you like it or you don't like it, or you want to try something new, whatever situation is here. So if it's just in general, if you just want massages done, period, you're being finicky about them, because you're being finicky and sketched out about who the person is that's giving you the massage. It could be a metaphoric massage, like somebody's trying to schmooze their way into your life. You know that, and either it's working, like this could be like an LGBTQ situation, or not. They're trying to schmooze their way into your life, and like you're catching on, like you're starting to like it, or you're catching on to it, or you like it, or you don't like it with this energy. So it could be there's nothing pertaining to doctors, massages, and swinging parties, and happy endings, or spas, or LGBTQ situations. This is just, you're being schmoozed into a job, and maybe like this, somebody is flirtatiously trying to get you to work with them. Like, maybe you're using your intuition that somebody's flirting with you, that wants to work with you, or that you do business with and they like you. But I like what I hear, I like what I see with this sun energy here. So whoever's schmoozing you is doing a damn good job, whatever the situation is, whether it's LGBTQ, whether it's a doctor's office situation, whether it's getting a massage, like, you like it, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, whatever it is, you like it. You're starting to like feed into these kind of things. It just depends on how how you're looking at these energies here with the sun. You're being quiet about it. Like, these are things that you're not sharing. So if this is a job, it could be the kind of work that you're doing that you don't want people to know that you're doing on the side or behind the scenes. That could be that element too. But that's why I said it's very secretive. It's secretive energy. So you're not telling people this, or your family this. Okay? Or you want to tell your friends. Hey, your starting point has Yamea, but it becoming one. So Yamea is in representation of mom energy here. You may be becoming a mother for the first time, or the second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever number child that you're at right now. Yamea energy here. But you didn't think that you could have any. So this could be pertaining to adoption of some kind. You're adopting kids, or you are adopting kids into your home. They don't have to be your biological. They don't have to be you going through an adoption agency. This could be like, maybe you need to take care of your siblings' children. But I thought I never had to. Maybe you thought you never had to take care of your siblings' kids. Or there's also this element here where you didn't know that your sibling had children. Another situation like that. Or you didn't know your siblings had a situation here where there's a two energy. So this could be maybe your sister has a kid with one person, but now you're finding out that she's pregnant, but she's pregnant by somebody different. So like the kids are going to have two different dads with the Yamea energy. If it's you, then you're in that situation where you're finding out that you're pregnant, or you're trying to get pregnant. You're a woman. And it's like maybe your children are not going to have the same dad. Maybe one dad is away or one dad is not involved, and you're meeting somebody new, and that's why it's just schmoozing with the sun energy. They're schmoozing their way into your life, and you're like, I'm going to get pregnant. If you're a woman, you're like, if you're a dude, you're doing this to a woman. But she already has this element. If you're a dude, you're dealing with a woman that already has children, and maybe you want to be a stepdad, or you want to be called father with this energy. Like you want children, you want kids, but maybe something's going on with your sperm. Like you want more children or you want kids for the first time, but something's going on here with like pre-ejaculation or delayed, I don't know what you call it, where like it's, I don't know, for some reason it's not fertilizing the egg. Like that could be something that's going on here. So if you're a woman, like maybe you're trying to get pregnant and you're having difficulty with fertilizing the egg, or you're having your second kid or first child, or a situation here, you're a dude and you're trying to something's going on with your upkeep. Like you're a dude, you're trying to have sex with your woman, you're trying to impregnate her, but something's going on here with pre-ejaculation and impregnating her. Maybe she's not ready. Or there's a situation you're trying to do this and it's not working with the Yamea energy here. Something's also going on here with mom. So maybe you feel this confiding. Maybe you want to there's tears though. Like you're confiding your mom about not being able to have kids. Or your sibling is confiding into you about being pregnant by a different dude. But again, I wanted my children to have all the same father or mother with the Yamea energy here. Maybe you wanted your children to have the same mom, but maybe something could have happened to the mother of your children. But maybe you want more children, but like it was God's plan. Like whatever it is, either it's working or it's not working. Whatever it is you're going through, like with the mother of your children, maybe something's going on with the mother of your kids, or something's going on with your mom. But you consider it to be God's plan. So either you're becoming a mother again, or somebody around you is becoming a mom, or something is going on here with trying to conceive with the Yamea energy. So either it's working and it's God's plan, or it's not working and it's also God's plan with the Yamea energy. So you could either have kids already or not. You're trying to have kids for the first time, or your mom is your mom has a say. But your mother is like, I told you to change your partner. Maybe there's an element here where your mother feels like something's going on with you where your mother feels like your relationship is the cause of your downfall, or you feel like if you're a dude, the woman that you're tied to is causing some type of downfall. Whether it's a lesbian, whether it's like LGBTQ or not, or it's a straight situation, somebody feels like the relationship that you're in is causing a downfall with the Yamea energy here. You could be the one that feels this way, or your mom feels this way, or a sister, like maybe your sister feels this way. But when I said sister, I get does not know how to tell you, or does not know how to say these things to you with the Yamea energy being here. Just say it. You just want your mom to say you just want your mom to say how she feels about the situation that you're in. You just want your sister to say how she feels about the situation that you're in. If you are that sister, you're making noise. Like if you are the sister, you're making noise for a Cancerian energy. This could be happening to a Cancerian energy, you know? Maybe somebody already has it set in their mind that they don't want any more children if you're dealing with a Cancer. But maybe you're trying to get them to not settle in their mind about that. But that God's plan, you have to go by God's plan. This could be something that you preach or that you stand by with your Maya energy being here. Or it's your mom, or it's your girlfriend. Something that you're trying to do with a girlfriend, or it's happening to your sister. But I get to speak up. When I said sister, your sister needs to speak up about something that's happening to her. Some issue with infidelity that a sister is going through, but somebody's sitting in it and they're not saying anything, or they have, but people aren't listening to it. So you could be that sister or brother that you're not listening to your sister or your mom about some type of infidelity issue, and they're trying to share these things with you or something, and you're just complying, like you're not complying, or they're not complying. Or the person that your sister, or your brother, that they're arguing with their husband, their boyfriend, or girlfriend, whoever the situation is here, their partner is not complying. So maybe there's a serious need for you to step in and say something. Like you just want to jump in and say something. I don't like what I see. I don't like what is happening to her. Why isn't anybody saying anything to her to help her with the Yamea energy? Something's going on here with being hurt or getting hurt. So either somebody feels hurt, but someone's going here with not being able to have kids or can't have kids. That's why I said that pre-ejaculation, or not being able to ejaculate or fertilize an egg if you're a dude or a woman. or somebody, or getting your egg fertilized. You may want to freeze your eggs. Like, these are things that if you're a woman, you want to do this, or you want to tell your girlfriend, your wife, freeze your eggs. And when I said that, I'm not ready yet. Your wife or girlfriend, if you're a dude, they're not ready yet. They're not ready. Or your mom is not ready to hear something that's going on with you. You're waiting on undines and mermaids with this energy here. You could be waiting on an older water sign woman. That could be your mom here with this energy. But yet, why isn't she helping? Maybe you're trying to figure out why your mom is not helping out with a situation. Maybe you want your mother's input. Should I leave this girl? So if you're a dude, you want your mother's input. But yet, change partner. Like, this could be a situation if you're a dude, you're trying to get a girl pregnant. You know what I mean? You're trying to get a girl pregnant, but like, it's not working. That's why I said something is not working. But it's because you're not with the right person. Like, I get intuitive mom. You have a very intuitive mother. Your mother is saying, she's not right for you. Or your mother had inklings that, she or he is not right for you. That's why you can't get pregnant, or that's why something is not working. Like, I keep getting something about God. Like, this is something that God is saying. Like God is telling you that leave this person. Like, there are things that are happening in your marriage or your relationship, but you're getting signs that you're just pulling away. Like, you're starting to pull away from somebody, but you're not listening. Like it's like I keep getting God's plan and God's way, God's pull. That God is doing this. God is behind the scene. God is manipulating this situation with the Yamea energy and the undines and mermaids. So either you're trying to have kids, but your mom feels like you're with the wrong woman. If you are a woman, your mom may feel like you're with the wrong man, or it's an LGBTQ situation, and maybe you're trying to have a family that way by freezing eggs, in vitro or artificial insemination. But I get regret when I said that. So maybe you're trying to do this. Maybe you're trying to do these things with your partner, but maybe like I said, not ready. They don't want to do that. So it doesn't have to be LGBTQ. You could be in a straight relationship, but you're looking for alternatives to have kids. But for some reason, because there's a reason that it did not work the first time. So you're trying to impregnate someone the first time. It did not work for a reason, because that's not what God wants. Or you're trying to do it in a way that it is artificial. Like you're in vitro or artificial insemination or surrogacy. It did not work the first time for a reason. So it could be a relationship you're in with this person. Like your mother said it was not good for you. This could be through dreams. Like maybe you were getting, I get something about a Taurus. You were getting dreams, like the earth sign energy. You were getting dreams that something that's from your mom, or you are that mom that you've been dreaming about things. But it's all about listening to those dreams. So maybe your mom is trying to communicate something to you through your dreams. She could have passed on, or she is living. And you're having dreams that your mother is living for one situation. She's trying to communicate something to you anyway through your dreams about you being with someone that's not right for you. So this could be a job. Maybe there's toxicity with a job for some reason, and maybe like that's where that pull is coming from. Maybe you need to leave a job. It's not working. Like there's a job that's not working, and maybe you need to leave the job. But it's about construction. Like maybe either you need to do construction, or you should not be doing construction with this Yamea energy and undines and mermaids being here. So you can have a boss. Maybe if you're a woman, you're doing construction, or you want to do. It's not a lady's job. Whatever you're doing, some type of construction that you're doing, like it's not a woman's job. Or something that you're metaphorically trying to construct, it's not your job. With your Yamea energy and undines and mermaids being here. So if you're doing actual construction work, whether you're a man or a woman, you're not supposed to be doing it, or you are. Or the situation here where you're a woman and you're doing that kind of work, and your mother feels like you should not be doing that. You should be doing something that's more for women, whatever that means. Women could do construction, that's okay, but it's kind of random. But at the same time, maybe your mom is fearing you like falling down something or something, or a sister is fearing that. Or some type of it could be constructive criticism that a boss or a mother is giving you, or a sibling is giving you, but yet you don't want to hear. You could be the sibling that's doing this to another sibling, or you're receiving it and you don't want to hear it from a mom or a sibling. You don't want to hear it, but it's supposed to be. You need it. You need to hear it, but you don't hear it. You don't want to hear that someone is not good for you, constructive you. You don't want criticism, period, about your relationship. But I keep getting something about LGBTQ. So maybe your mom doesn't agree with LGBTQ issues. Like maybe your mom doesn't agree with this. You are that mother that you either agree with it, you don't agree with it, whatever it is, or you are LGBTQ and you want to be in the life. They say in the life when you're in or when you are LGBTQ. You want to be in the life, but there's appealing from mom. So you want your mom to appeal, but maybe it doesn't matter. Like but you don't want to mess with the relationship that you have with your mom. But maybe your mom is not really into LGBTQ issues. This could be something that you want to stand up for. Like this could be something that you're protesting for, and your mom doesn't understand that, or a sibling doesn't understand why you want to do that. Or you don't understand why a sibling wants to do that or a friend wants to do that. But it's for a good cause. So you're trying to explain to someone that wait, it's for a good cause. Like I want to do these things. I want to paint these murals. Like in memory of, you want to paint a mural in memory of a mom or a sibling. Something's tragic with a sibling, like something's going on with a sibling or a mom. But you want to do something in memory, something could have happened to them already or is happening to them. By the end of June, something's going on with them. But you're doing something, or you knew that something was going to happen to them. But I guess some of the car, so somebody may have gotten hit by a car. Somebody was not looking both ways. Somebody could have been crossing the street, but they weren't looking both ways. It could be metaphoric. Or they're literally crossing the street and they're not looking. It could be you. But you also want to do something in memory for a parent or a sibling or a friend. But it does not deserve, though. Like something that you're doing, it could be the way somebody passed. Like I'm looking at those, I'm pulling towards those two energies. Like it could be the way someone passed that they did not deserve that. They did not deserve that happening to them. But it was about money. So somebody passed because of a jacked up business deal. So this could have been a situation where somebody was in a scheme. Like you could have been a part of it, or you're external from it. You're hearing about it on the news. Or you know about it somehow, or there's details like somebody, your girlfriend was dishing to you about these things, like through social media somehow. They're like, oh, that girl that you befriended, she's involved in this, that, and the third. Did you know that? You're like, I didn't know. Did you know your mom this could be happening to your mom, sibling, friend. They're involved in some type of scheme, or they are scheming. Like maybe your girl that's a friend, like maybe they're scheming some people or scheming somebody. But something's tragic about it. So somebody could have gotten schemed out of something, but they got hurt and passed, or they just got hurt, period, with the Maya and the Undines and Mermaids energy being here. But yet I tried to save. Like, you try to save your mom, but yet from bad men. Like, you may have tried to save your mom from bad men with this energy being here. You try to save your mom from bad men. That's why I said somebody was not listening, like to constructive criticism, your sibling. You try to save your sibling from bad men or women or both. Or you are that person that your mom is trying to save you. That's why I said something was not working. Like some type of pregnancy, some type of plan, some type of move. It wasn't working because you were with the wrong people or a person. You try to explain this to your mom or your sibling, or it's happening to you. And somebody's trying to explain it to you, and something's going on here, and there's regret with not leaving somebody in time. Or not helping somebody in time with your Maya and Undines and Mermaids energies being here. I tried to tell her to leave them. Leave her. Your mom is doing this to you. Your mom foresees what's going to happen to you. Like your mom is like, or your sibling or your sister or some friend is like, if you don't leave here, you don't leave this man, this woman, whoever, they're going to do something crazy, or somebody just wants money. So if you're in a relationship and you're dealing with a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, somebody just wants money. Like intuitively, you know that already. You know that already. Or it's external, and your sibling or your sister. Your sister knows that already. But they're not moving. Or they're not trying, somebody's comfortable in a situation. Like they're comfortable. Could be living quarters. You're comfortable. Like even at Taurus again. You're comfortable with a Taurus. In a workplace or in a home, some relationship type situation. So a Taurus could be a sibling to you or a friend. Maybe this is happening to a Taurus. It could be happening to a Taurus where it is Gemini, a Taurus that is coupled or tied to a Gemini energy. It's happening to them. But I get, why would she let him back in? So a Taurus, this could be a Taurus woman. that let a Gemini energy back in, a Gemini man back in, or vice versa. Or you are that person and you're dealing with a Taurus and you let a Taurus back in. But I keep does not deserve. This could be happening to a Taurus. A Taurus doesn't deserve something that's happening to them. A Taurus doesn't deserve something, or a Taurus is doing something to you that you don't deserve, and your mom or sibling or sister is trying to tell you, wake up. Or you are that sibling that you're trying to tell somebody, wake up. Or somebody's not waking up. But I get that's how somebody passed, though. Like, somebody's sleeping. Like, this could be like a comatic situation. It could be a mom or a sibling or a sister or a friend. Somebody is like, and you're trying to, this Undying and Mermaids, it could be like you're communicating these things to like other family members or an older sibling or a friend that's much older than you, like in their 40s. Maybe you're younger, like in your 20s or 30s, but it's an older woman that you're communicating these things to, that you're hearing about. They didn't wake up. But someone's going here with splashing water. Like, maybe it's either it's literally somebody needs water splashing, they need to see you or a family member or friend, or metaphorically or literally, like somebody's not waking up. Like you're calling your sister, like, why she's not waking up, he's not waking up. What's going on here? Or it's your mom. Maybe something's going on. Your mom isn't waking up. I get, what does she eat? When I said mom, I get, what does she eat? What did your mom eat? Some money-like figure. What does she eat? Somebody ate something and it's like they're not waking up. I don't know what the deal is. Like, your man and Undyings and Mermaids. Somebody ate something and they're not waking up. So it could be your sibling, your friend, your mom. You're communicating these things to somebody that's older. So this could be somebody in the doctor's office. And I feel like you're going down a list of things that somebody had during the day, like Undyings and Mermaids. You're going down a list of things that you had during the day. Like, maybe you ate something. Oh, I see what's going on here. Somebody could have given you something to eat. Like, this could be like your marital partner or your mom or a friend or a girlfriend. But I should have dropped this friendship. Like, there's a friendship that I was getting toxic. There's a friendship that you're in that became toxic. Maybe it's about washing hands. Like, somebody could have been preparing food and they didn't wash their hands properly. But now it's like somebody's sick. It could be you're sick. That's why the sun energy is here. That's why I said somebody's not feeling well, or something isn't working. Like, maybe you're not feeling. It could be trying to like do number 2 and it's not coming out with your man and like constipation. And maybe you're finding out that somebody is there's someone going here with laxatives, like in food. Laxatives in food. But it's something about hair. Like, someone's going here with hair. I don't know if like laxative in somebody's hair or laxative. Someone's going on here with hair. Someone's going here with hair and hair products. That's why somebody's not well. But someone's going here with headaches. So maybe I get that Taurus. Like, someone's going here with a Taurus and maybe they're using hair products that is making them sick. It's making them sick. And you're trying to figure out where they're getting the hair products from. Like, where are they getting the hair products from that are making them sick like that? Or if it's you, maybe you're buying hair products from this woman. Could be these two could be the same person. But I get something about changing hairstylists. Maybe you want to change your hairstylist. These look like they could be two women. Maybe these could be two women hairstylists. Like, if you are barbers, like women that cut hair or women that do hair, but one of them could be better than the other. Or if you're a dude, like, you're looking at these two women. One of them is devious though. Like, if it's something going on with food, but it doesn't like your mom. One of these women does not like your mom or your girlfriend. So it could be like you're in between two sisters, whether you are a man or a woman. You're in between two sisters and they're pointing to finger a partner and they're like, I don't like her. Or you're in between two sisters, whether they're biological or not, and they're like, and one of them undercover does not like you with the Undyings and Mermaids and your man energy here. Or one of them is becoming a mom and you're giving them constructive criticism and they don't want to hear it with your man energy and Undyings and Mermaids. But you're like, I'm just trying to tell you the truth. So either this is happening to you, like this is happening to you, you're in between two friends, they're trying to help you, or a parent or a mom, but you're not listening. Or something that's going on here with a sibling, and it's like a sibling situation where you're trying to get help from another sibling to how to help another sibling, but that one sibling isn't listening, and they're not paying attention to the intuition. Like, somebody's not listening to their intuition about a situation. They need somebody is paying attention to their intuition. Somebody is paying attention to intuition, but that's why I said they're comfortable. So if it's you, you're paying attention to your intuition, pretending to these two women. This could be two women. If you're a dude, this could be two women you're trying to date. I mean, you're finding out, but like I said, devious. Like one of them is devious. But I was getting like just money. Like one of them just wants money from you. Like if you're a guy, one of them just wants money from you. But I also get that one of them also thinks that you're a handsome guy if you're a dude. One of them also feels like that. So your mother, if this energy is your mom maybe you could be in a situation where your mom wants you to leave somebody, but you're not listening to her. You don't understand. But you're either shutting down your intuition, your parent or your siblings, you're shutting down your intuition into what your siblings or your parents are trying to tell you about somebody, or you're trying to do this between two siblings or two friends trying to help out and another friend, an external friend, and it's happening to them. There was somebody and something crazy is going on with them in their relationship. If it's a girlfriend, friend situation. Your present has the 9 of water. But I keep getting all these questions about food, about hair products, like about using hair products, about being ill because of hair products or food. You know what I mean? There's certain things that I hear that I'm not going to say because I know it kind of makes people a little bit nervous, so I'm not going to say certain things. I'm just letting you know that, okay? 9 of water and undines and mermaids. These two energies together, maybe you kind of wish that something's going on here with meeting somebody sooner. Maybe you feel like you should have met someone sooner, or you should have spent time with somebody sooner. It could be a sibling or a friend or a family member. But I tried to get her to come by. Like, you tried to get a family member to come by, and something's happening to them. Something is happening to a family member. But you tried to get them to come by, but they didn't want to. They didn't want to, or they were being lazy. Something's going on with being taken advantage of. Your family members being taken advantage of, and that's why you're trying to invite them over, but they're not listening to you with this energy. Your future has karma. Somebody may be facing karma, or you. Like it's sister. Something's going on with your sister in karma, or you are that sister. Or if you're a guy, this is happening to your sister, or a girl that's a friend that you call your sister. Or a woman that you know in your work. This could be happening to a woman in your workplace that you tried to help. There's an abusive relationship that somebody's in that they need to get out of. So it could be your mom. Again, not listening. Your mom is not listening. You're not listening to your siblings. Or you are trying to give your siblings help, but they're not listening. You're trying to get input from friends as to how to help somebody. But I get that they're doing what they can. If these are two different women, they're doing what they can to help you help somebody. Or they're doing what they can to help you leave someone. Wow. 9 of water energy is kind of like you've got options. Or there's that element of wishing you met somebody sooner. But something is also too late. And that's why karma is here in the future. Maybe you wish something's going on here with coming by. So maybe you should have went somewhere. Maybe you should have went to see someone sooner. Or somebody should have. It's water sign energy. Maybe you should have invited someone sooner. It's about waiting to the last minute to say something to someone, or see somebody with the 9 of seeing somebody off with the 9 of water. You could have showed up late to something, a party. But maybe the fact that you showed up late to something, okay, this could be a party of some kind, right? This could be a party for someone who is expecting. You know, it could be a baby shower or a bachelorette party or something like that. You could have showed up late to a party, but now something's going on here where you could have went to the party, but maybe you left early, or maybe you left before. It could be a concert, or maybe you went out with your friends and you went to a concert with them. You could have went out with your friends, but it's like, wait, maybe you have kids, 9 of water, maybe no, cats. I get some about cats. Maybe you have cats to take care of, or you have kids and nobody's watching them, or nobody's watching the pets or cats or something, or dogs or parrots or hamsters. And you're like, I have to leave. But maybe the fact that you left, something happened. Like you left early, but something happened with the nine of earth and with the nine of water energy here. You left early. But I guess something about slap. Somebody was slapped. Like maybe you felt like if you had stayed longer somewhere, you could have prevented someone from getting slapped. So it could be your mom. This could be a fight that's going on between your mom and dad. This could be a fight that's going on between your sibling and her husband. Somebody got hurt physically, but get mentally as well, with the nine of water energy being here. But then something was also going on here with there's that feeling of regret when inviting somebody too late or showing up somewhere late. This could be something happened. You went out with your friends and something happened to, but it's something about drugs, like, or drugging. Something happened to your friends. Like, you could have left somewhere, but you left and something happened after at a club. It could be drugging or drink or some type of drink or food. Like, this could have been something that happened. But I guess something about friends planned. Like, if you're a part of a group of friends, your friends planned something. But maybe you're unaware of that, like with the nine of water. Maybe you're unaware of that. It could be pertaining to one person. It could be pertaining to this energy here. If it's a friend that is an older friend, like an older woman, you could be that older woman that this is happening to. Or your friends plan something on an external friend that's a part of this clique or that's a part of this group. Why are they doing that to her? Like, you're trying to understand why this is happening to your mom or why this is happening to your sibling or your friend. You told somebody to leave somewhere. Nine of water energy being here. So this could be a situation where somebody could have been at a bar, like you're like, I think we should leave, I think we should leave this place. Or your sibling or your friend could have expressed that to you. But there's something going on here with blocked intuition. So this could be a situation where your mom, hemming and hawing. Your mom was hemming and hawing about something, about living somewhere. This could have been an element of the past, and maybe something happened. Like I said, you maybe trying to figure out what your mom ate, what your mom drank, who was living with your mom. Like I said, home health aid. Like there could have been a situation. There could have been a home health aid living with your mom. Maybe something happened. Maybe the home health aid did something wrong. And you're like, I should have kept an eye on my mom. I should have been there for my mom or my sibling or my sister or my friend. And something happened to them. Something happened. It could be pertaining to what I was picking up earlier with the cars and across the street. Like I said, it could have been pertaining to the way somebody passed. So somebody could have passed because you left somewhere too early. You missed something happening with the nine of water energy. You missed something happening. But I get just in the nick of time. Like, you literally, like, as soon as you left, something happened. To say choking. Like, as soon as you left, somebody started choking. At a bar or at a restaurant. As soon as you left. And you're like, well, damn. Like, you're saying to yourself, that's why karma is here. There's regret when you leaving somewhere early or moving somewhere too soon or fast. You're like, if I just stayed 2 more minutes, if I just stayed a little bit longer, this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened to her. What did he do? What did he do? Somebody is undercover, very devious. Like, this could be a situation where your sibling is married to or your cousin or a friend, that they're married or they're dating somebody that's very evil, that they're very devious in nature, or it's a family member and they did something bad. And you're like, if I had just stayed a little bit longer, I would have caught her do that. I would have caught her spilling that in that drink. Or I would have caught her putting too much pepper in this food. And now somebody's choking? But I guess something about calling the ambulance with these two energies, like with your mom. This could be like if your mom is in a situation where she needs like help at home and you can't be there because of your schedule. And there's something going on here with like a home health aide is doing like shady, evil things to your mother. Somebody's doing shady, evil things to a mom or a sibling. This could be a housemate situation where somebody's doing really shady, evil things to a housemate. And you're like, if she had came by a little sooner, if she had left there a little bit sooner, that wouldn't have happened. But like I said, it was God's plan. Like, you consider it to be God's plan, whatever it is. Something's going on with your mom. Maybe something was supposed to happen. your sibling. Something was supposed to happen. Your friend. So it's like a wheel of fortune to like a family member. Like destiny. It was supposed to happen to someone. So you were supposed to miss that, whatever it was. Somebody choking, somebody getting hit by their spouse. Like maybe you weren't, maybe if you stayed somewhere, like maybe it would have escalated. But I also get that you would not have let that happen. Like you also would not have let something escalate if you stayed somewhere a little bit longer. Someone's going here with a taxi. Like something happened in a taxi. Something happened in a taxi. But it's something about finding location. So this could be a situation here where like a taxi driver, like they found your location or they found a location of your sibling or your friend. But it's something about a rape. There's a mistake, but it's also a setup. So this could be a situation here where I'm going to go back to the leaving somewhere. It could be you left work too early or you left somewhere or you took a cab or you took a taxi with someone. You could be an older woman or you took it or you're being driven by an older woman or you're just in between these two women. Like you could be in a taxi, like in like a carpool situation. But there's like two people. There's also two women in the car. But I get one of them is involved. Like one of them is involved with a plot on you, or one of them is involved on a plot pertaining to like your family member or your sibling or your mom. You didn't know that. So this could be our girlfriends, like your friends. Your girlfriends, if you're a dude, your girlfriends are plotting against your current woman. These could be exes. Exes coming back from the past, and they're creeping. When I said they're creeping into your space, they're creeping back into your life. Where'd they come from? They want something, but they're going after your current woman. They're going after your current woman, but it's a wheel of fortune, so it's supposed to happen. But they're doing something bad. They're not doing something that's right with the Undines and Mermaids energy being here. So you could have been out with your friends, your girlfriends, your guy friends. You know, or you're in a car with guys and girls, like a limo kind of situation. Like you could be in a limo with your girlfriends or your guy friends, but there's a setup with people in a limo. So this could be this kind of situation with the setup in a limo. This could be like maybe you got out of a limo with friends. Like maybe you got out of a limo, but you got out of a limo too fast. Like maybe you were supposed to stay. You are considered to be the protective one. Maybe you were supposed to protect this person. I get on the news. Like this energy, this older woman is on the news. Who does she get in the cab with? So this could be a situation where you did have a car that you could have been, or you drive. You do have a car, you drive. One situation. But your friend, this woman, like she's like, oh, I want to stay a little bit longer, or I want to party a little bit longer. Or I'm about to do karaoke a little bit longer. Maybe you leave, like you're driving off and you leave earlier than this energy and something happened to them. Or they got into a car and they got raped. But something's going on here with gunpoint, like with the Undines and Mermaids. Something's going on here with being at gunpoint with a friend. You should have waited. 9 of water energy. Now this energy is on the news. That's why I said the way somebody passed. So either somebody is sleeping and they're not waking up, or something's going on here with a rape and a drugging with the Undines and Mermaids. Your mom. If you had stayed at your mom's house with a shady, like, what do you call it? Home health aid. Somebody has been drugging your mom. Like, your mom has been getting drugged by a home health aid repeatedly. Or a family member, a sibling. Through like hair products or something also. Like something's also going on here with through hair products. Now someone's messing with a chemical imbalance. Somebody may have a chemical imbalance. You may have one, or a mom, or a sibling, or a friend. Or something's going on here where you left too soon and your friend, I got robbed. Your friend was robbed at gunpoint. I should have stayed. Like you should have stayed. Your family member. Or you should have called them over sooner, and something's going on here. Oh, God. Your instincts has the 3 of air. There's a little bit of heartbreak and sadness here pertaining to family. Like, this could be family members, or this is happening. I get baby mothers. This is something that's going on with baby moms. Like, or you are one of those baby moms. Something's going on here between your relationship with other baby moms about letting them watch your kids or watching their kids. Like, this Nine of Water, I did say something's going on here with kids. Let me see what's going on here with children. But I get children and sleep. Like, maybe the fact that you have kids, you need sleep, but you're leaving your kids with people that are untrustworthy. Like, this could be your mom or your sister, or some girl that you call your friend that you think that they're your friend, but they're not. I get shady. Like, they're shady. They're untrustworthy. And maybe something's going on. Like, you either need rest or you left them to watch your kids. And something's going on here with the children. Like, something's going on with kids. I get crawling under. So the children are crawling under things. Three of Air. You're getting phone calls. Like, she's not breathing. He's not breathing. But I get something about underneath the bed. Underneath some bed. There's something underneath a bed or a couch. Like, that's why a baby could have crawled underneath there. Underneath a bed. How could you let that happen? I left you to watch my child, and you can't even watch my child for a couple of hours? Like, you should have waited. So it's going to be a situation, you're like, oh, I got to run outside real quick. I got to go to the store real quick. And then the second you leave, like, as soon as you leave, you're getting phone calls, like, she's not breathing. Like, this could be a situation where, like, somebody's going through an asthma attack. Your mom could be having one as soon as you leave. Your sibling could be having one as soon as you leave. Your cousin, your friend. Or your friend got drugged or robbed at gunpoint as soon as you left somewhere, a bar, a party. Or you left somebody to watch your kids, and there's lackadaisical energy with watching children, and they're crawling under couches and going under beds, and now they can't breathe. Or they're having asthma attacks. But maybe there's this element where you didn't know your child had asthma. You know? Maybe you're finding that out. Like, maybe a doctor or a nurse is telling you, your kid's got asthma, but maybe you're in your head about it. Maybe you think that somebody tried to hurt your kid. But again, don't do her hair. Don't do her hair. Maybe, like, you're saying that somebody does not do their hair. It could be you. Or you're saying that about this woman. But because you said that, like, she's taking it to the head. Because you said that. But I was getting one of them was devious. One of these women that you're dealing with here. This older water sign woman. There's another older water sign woman that you're dealing with that's a little bit devious in nature. You said something about her hair. Or don't do her hair, meaning maybe you don't want this energy to do your hair. Like I said, salon. Like, that's why I said salon setting situation. Don't let her do specifically this woman. Like, do not let her do your hair. Do not let her do your hair. She did something. But I guess that's why somebody is not well. Like, something's going on here with, like, a salon setting. Could be a salon. But somebody was waiting. Like, you could have been going to the salon with your sibling or a friend or your girl. And the minute somebody was literally watching you, like eyeballing you. Somebody was waiting for you to leave. Or waiting for you to turn your head for a second, and they're pouring stuff in a shampoo bottle. Something does not belong in somebody's head. So it could be a perm. This could be like maybe you're going to the salon and somebody's perming your hair, and you didn't ask them to perm your hair. Like a relaxer. You didn't ask them to do that. That chemical is gonna burn. You didn't ask them to do it. Could be somebody's kids. Like, you didn't ask them to do that. Why are they doing that? That's why I said somebody's not listening. So this could be like somebody got recommended to go to a salon. Like, somebody could have gotten recommended to go somewhere. Your mom, you, a friend. But your intuition, like your intuition was like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why are there so many? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to a salon and that people are eyeballing you because they know who you are. Like, a lot of people know who you are in a salon setting. In a salon. So your man, if you're a woman, your man is taking you to the salon. But the women, like the hairdressers, they're waiting for your man to leave. And they're trying to do something devious to you or to your mom or your sibling or a friend. Wow. Or your child. That's why I said leaving your child with anybody. Like, maybe you want to change your child. Somebody's breaking out like in hives, or they're breaking out because of some type of hair product that they're using or something that they're eating. But it's smoking, something that somebody's smoking. It's causing them to break out, but it's not supposed to. They get laced. Something is laced with something. So it could be something that you're smoking. Weed, drinking, eating, using on your hair. It's causing somebody to break out, or rashes, hives, or it's your kid. This is happening to your child. Somebody's trying to somebody is last days ago watching kids somewhere. Your accomplishment has the 4 of fire. Your stability is a little bit rock with your mom. Maybe you need to live with mom, or you want to invite but you're unsure about having your mom come live with you. Might get somewhat devious, like someone's very devious about your mother, or your friend's mom, or your man's mom, or your girlfriend's mom. You're not sure if you want these energy, some energy, or your cousin's mother. I don't know. Someone's very devious about some energy here. They did something very devious to your cousin or your friend or your marital partner. They did something to them, or the kids, or they're trying to do that, or they're doing something to you deviously with the 4 of fire and your man energy. But yet she doesn't like us. She does not like us. So somebody's mom does not like you. Somebody's mother doesn't like you. Your boyfriend, with this 3 of air, again, an Aquarius, some air-like energy that you're tied to, an Aquarius, some air sign, it could be your partner. And you're interacting with your mom, and your mom doesn't like your partner, your air sign partner. You may be communicating these things, there's tears, like your air sign partner is crying because of that. But I get someone a Scorpio. I get you dissed a Scorpio-like energy. But something is not right about a Scorpio, though. Like, something's not right about a Scorpio-like energy. Sun, that's a Scorpio sun that's not right. Wow. Something's going on there with that. So be leery of who you leave your kids with, and salons and food. Be careful of leaving places too soon. You know what I mean? Like leaving your friend or your mom or a sister somewhere, or you're aware that somebody's living in a situation that is not right, infidelity situation. But they're not moving because they're comfortable. So it could be your mother is living with your abusive dad. Like your mom is living with an abusive dad, your abusive dad, or it could be a stepdad. But they're not trying to leave because there's money involved here. This is happening to you. Oh my goodness. Your spiritual self has a message from water. Message from water right next to Undyne's. I keep getting that can't breathe. Somebody cannot breathe. So it could be asthmatic situation. Like somebody is breaking down in one. But I did not know I had. I did not know. It could be you have asthma, but something that you're using or eating or drinking, like for some reason, something that you're doing is causing asthmatic symptoms to occur. Or something that a mom is doing or taking, like it could be medication, or it could be like some type of ailment like that, where like you don't understand where some type of ailment came from. Maybe you smoked something and it's causing asthma, and you're like, this could be a situation where you could be shopping, like I said, like a store, like I said, 2 different businesses or hair salons or whatever. You could be shopping. It could be the same place that you always go to eat. Same place you always go to drink things or hair done or whatever it is. But all of a sudden you go there and there's a change. Like there's a change in your voice. Like there's a change in your voice because it's something that you take. So it could be something you ate and it's causing like you to cough. Like it's not what you think it is. Some type of cough or ailment that you have, like you were diagnosed. It was diagnosed as something, but whatever it was diagnosed as, it's not that. It's not that. So, for example, if you were diagnosed with, I don't know, like a mild cough or the flu, like it's not the flu. It's because you ate something or something was laced with something, or it's something going on here with hair products in children or you with the message from water, undyes and mermaids. It could be happening to kids. You could be taking your kids to the doctor and you don't understand like this rash, like you don't understand where rashes are coming from. But I get questioning parent. Like either you are a parent and people are questioning you into what you're doing with your kid, or the situation here where you're questioning your parent, like your mom, your dad. What happened? They're not talking. Like somebody's not talking, but someone's gonna have a drug, so maybe you can find out your parent or your mom is on drugs. Someone have a cigarette, so maybe somebody was smoking cigarettes. And, oh, I see what's going on here. If you have kids, you let your kids go to like, I don't know, like say like if you're a woman and the father of your children is not with you, but there was somebody new, but you let them go, like you let your kids go with them, and all of a sudden your kids are coughing, they're hacking up stuff and cold and all kinds of gross things. But it's because somebody smokes around them. You're finding that out. That's why there's asthma. Or that's why somebody is developing asthma. It's a child or it's a mom. Could be the nurse assistant or the home health aide is somebody like on purpose. Like they're smoking weed or smoking something on purpose around your parent that's not well. Your dad is doing that. A mom. Or it's happening to a sibling. Like something is being done to a sibling on purpose. Pertaining to hair products or salon or drugs. Like even that robbery and that cab situation. So this could be a situation where someone was set up to go into a cab. Somebody was forced to go into a cab. You? Like somewhat following, like it was a setup. It was a setup kind of energy, so somebody would find where somebody lives. So that in the interim, they would track back to where they were and go after them again. So this could be a situation here where you're going out with friends. You're going out with your friends, and what's happening now is that your friends are like there's one friend that's being schemed out. I was getting somewhat schemed. You have one friend that's being schemed out of something, but like they're setting up something to happen to them so that when they get into a cab, they get dropped off, and then days later they're being attacked by the same person, that dropped them off. It's on the news. It's happening to a parent or a sibling or a friend. You should have waited. Whatever it was, you should have waited, or you should not have left somebody alone with somebody. Someone going on with a GPS. Like somebody saved an address in yours or your address or address of a family member or a friend. Some cab or Uber or Lyft. Your mentality has the water element here. You can't seem to understand something. You can't seem to understand. You don't understand. Why this is happening to your kids, why somebody wants to do this to you or your mom, why your mom is doing this or why your mom is doing this to your kids. But when I said that, I get can't have. So this could be a situation here where maybe you're the only child. Somebody's like the only child or something, but maybe there's an element here where you're having more children than your mom. Like maybe there's a situation here where your mom couldn't have any more kids. There's jealousy with that. And maybe you're having more children, or something's going on with your child for some reason, or you're having more children. But your mother did not say that to you, but she's like not saying anything about it. She's not saying anything about it. Not saying anything that she could not have any more children after you. So she's being devious. Like there's a mom that's being devious because of the fact that you're getting pregnant again or something, or you're having 2 children, or you're having another kid. You're finding out something also about your siblings. So that there's a situation here where maybe your siblings they're not related to you. They're adopted with the 4 of fire and the Yamea energy, or you're adopted. Why didn't you tell me these things? 3 of air, you don't, in your instincts, you don't understand why there's hiding secrets. Your mom is, your siblings are, some friends, like I said, friend groups plan something that happens to somebody because somebody found out more information pertaining to investigative energies. You don't understand. You just don't understand why this is happening to your family member, or why it's happening to you, or why your mom wouldn't tell you that you were adopted, or why your siblings were adopted. Why? They're not your siblings, or they're not even your mom's kids. They're kids that belong to somebody else. Could be a stepdad, stepmom situation where your mother, like your biological mother, is taking care of your dad's love children, and you're finding that out as well. You didn't know that. Your mom, there's a cursing out kind of energy. You could be getting cursed out by your mom, or you're doing that to your mom or a sibling. This could be happening to a sibling, and he or she is sharing this to you. But I can't believe this is happening to us. I can't believe this is happening to us. You and your partner. Maybe your wife, if you're a dude, your wife is going through this. Or your wife did something crazy. But something's going on here with impregnation and your wife. And abortions. Like maybe you're finding out your wife or your girlfriend had an abortion and didn't tell you that. But felt more comfortable sharing that with your mom or your sister? Why didn't she tell me? 9 of water. Somebody was not sure how to, with the 3 of air being in the instincts. Somebody wasn't sure how to tell you these things about children. Your brothers, your sisters aren't really your brothers, your sisters. Or someone going on with a friend group and setting up something on you, or setting up something on somebody external, or an external friend. Or something's going on with a setup period with a cab. Like maybe you kind of felt there's a weird energy that you got when you left somebody alone in a cab, period. There's a weird energy there, period. So that's why you're like, it's that moment that you have when you're exiting a car and this energy just swarms you like bats out of hell. You're like, why am I feeling that? You should have stayed. It was that your intuition was rocking your soul up. That's what it was. God. What's changing for you is the 5 of earth. 5 of earth energy here. Earth sign energies, or something going on with your finances. So if this isn't family and friends doing craziness behind the scenes, this could be pertaining to some type of work situation. Like cheating out of. Like you could be finding out you're being cheated out of something in a job. You could be finding that you're getting cheated out of. Maybe you left somewhere like a job too fast. Maybe you took off of work at the wrong time with the 9 of earth, the 9 of water, and the 5 of earth. There's someone on here with a bonus, or maybe you missed a bonus, or maybe I get snatched up. Somebody snatched up your bonus in workplace. Somebody may have snatched up your bonus, and it didn't tell you that. This older woman could be your boss. But something was also done on purpose. They didn't tell you that you had a bonus left for you on purpose, so they gave it to somebody else. But I get that they like better. Your boss gave a bonus to someone that they like better than you. Or you are liked better than somebody. It could be an earth sign energy. But I get, no, that's not true. It's because somebody is being liked over you. There's jealousy here, the 5 of earth energy being here. So there's this instance of the like better energy could be a situation where if you're with a group of friends, or if you're a guy and there's a situation here with there's these girls and you like these girls, that could be 3 women that you like, they all like you, but you're finding out that they've plotted to get rid of the girl that you like. There's 3, for example, there's 3 women, 3 of air. There's 3 women here. I should have left with, you should have left with the one girl that you really liked. If you're a dude. And the other 2 women, they plotted and planned for something to happen to the girl that you like. Wow. You should have stayed. You should have left with her. Should have left with her. Wow. Your resolution has the 9 of fire. I get heavy defense. Fire-like energies. They're heavily defending themselves. But I get they saw something happen, and you know that they're going to face some type of karma for something as well. So from the beginning, I did say that you were dealing with siblings that were dealing with fire-like energies, boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever, or it's you dealing with these fire-like energies. But I get can't be trusted. They cannot be trusted. They are behind the scenes of why something is going the way it is, or they're responsible for the way somebody passed. They're responsible for the way somebody passed. I get a Sag. A Sagittarius energy is responsible for the way somebody passed. But they're not saying anything. But they're in heavy defense of themselves. or why somebody is hurt, or why a child is wheezing, has asthma, lackadaisical. They're the ones, they weren't paying attention or they did something stupid. But it's about pour. They poured something. They poured something in something. A drink. I guess about wine. They poured something in somebody's wine. But I guess about the girl you like. Like a fire-like energy, they poured something in the drink of that belonged to the girl that you like. Like I said, but it's a setup. They did it on purpose. Because there are other girls, like there's like two girls and a dude on one woman that you like if you're a dude. This could be a girl situation as well. Like I said, LGBTQ. But it could have been done. It could have been done on purpose because of LGBTQ issue as well. Maybe somebody I guess some at a gay bar. Like maybe you went into a gay bar, but maybe there were devious energy that came into a gay bar that they did not like gay people, and they did something wrong. They did something wrong. Or it's happening in a bar, period, but there's envious, jealous women on a woman that you like. In addition to one dude or one fire sign woman. It's like a fire sign woman, like a Sag man or a Sag man. Maybe an Aries woman. And then there's like air sign women as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini women. They did something wrong. They planned something to happen to you or to something to the girl or guy that you like. I didn't want her around. I didn't want him around anymore. That they're sharing this with you. That's why I said defense. Oh shit. I just heard something crazy. Sorry. You're saying something there I don't even want to say. Alright, I'm going to cut that. That's long. So you got a lot going on here, Pisces. You got a lot going on here. The scheming situation means schemed out of family stuff. Relationship. Mother knows best. Your mother said something from the jump that something is not right. So you could have been in a situation where if you're a woman, you befriended two women. Could have befriended two women if you're a woman. But one of them is they're not right. They're not right, and they're going after your friend. Your friend could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And a fire sign. Fire sign and these women, these air-like women. Fire sign woman and air sign woman in addition to a fire sign man. They're going after an earth sign woman that you like. Or earth sign man or woman that you like. Or something going on with your finances. The 9 of fire is like, you left early anyway. Did you not check your mailbox? You're like, stop bullshitting me, please. Calm your ass. Stop bullshitting me. You know that you weren't trying to give me that money, that bonus anyway. Fuck you talking about? What's up? All right, Pisces. Let me do an outcome for you real quick. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. But it's talking about responsible. So the Seven of Cups is about having options. Whatever's going on here is causing you to have options for some reason. With the Seven of Cups. So you could have been a part of this. Sacrificial. Could have been sacrificial in nature on somebody. You have options now. Or now that you let go of these women, like toxic women. But yet mothers of your children, so you may have more than one mom to your kids. You let go of them, now you have more options in terms of who you're dating or talking to. But you also you're finding out more about family. What family is capable of doing. Like I said, you could have gotten into a car with a sibling. But you didn't realize that a cab or something, or a friend or a family cousin or something, you got into a car with them. But you didn't realize that the person that you got into the cab or whatever it is, that the people that you're getting into the car with, that they're taking advantage, or the people that they're living with, they're taking advantage of them, or they're trying to hurt them really bad with the Seven of Cups energy here. Wow. Or your friend, it's happening to a friend. But I get Taurus and Capricorn. This is happening to a Taurus and a Capricorn. Women or guys, whatever. Wow. You shouldn't have left somebody alone. Seven of Cups. But I get talking about police reports. So maybe you need to put in police reports for something that you saw happen, heard, or you're a part of it, and you're being questioned. Police report. You don't want to answer. Like, you're being asked questions, you don't want to answer them, but you know something though. You know something. Answer, okay? Or somebody else needs to answer the questions. Answer. Karma's in the future for these fire signs, air signs. Karma is in the future densely for them. It's there, planted. Answer the questions. All right, Pisces? Take care. Be blessed. Bye.